Hey there, before this reaction begins, please make sure to head over to roosterteeth.com to check out the official release. These episodes aren't going to be uploaded to YouTube, so if you want to watch this episode now, it's currently up there free for everyone. Don't need an account, don't need to be a first member. So head on over there, watch the video, come back here, watch the reaction. Thanks. Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Red vs Blue. The phone's going. Hope that wasn't too loud because it's right next to the mic. But yeah, Red vs Blue, Season 16, Episode 11, I think. I don't actually know, or 10. Might well be 10. It is 11. Oh, I've got Steam open, I think. Hang on. There we are. So that when I'm up, you don't get notifications coming up. But yeah, it's called Sword Loser. Now, thumbnail was Atlas. So we're going to get a sword fight, maybe. Something to do with the sword either. Sword loser, or the sword's going to get taken. Huggins makes her plea to the cosmic powers. Griff's wish comes true. What was Griff's wish? Pizza, maybe? I wish... No, I don't know. I don't know what his wish would be. Maybe we've been told. I don't know. But yeah, at the end of the last episode, we had Donut come back and he was speaking to God, supposedly. You know, I'm not even really going to speculate on what's going on in regards to that. Who's the good guys, who's the bad guys. Like I say, it's probably not as cut and dry as that. They're probably both fairly equally evil. And the Reds and Blues are once again just caught up in the middle of it. Either way, these last couple of episodes have been a bit better than the middle few. So I'm excited for this one. Seems like there's going to be some animation. Let's hope it looks pretty good in terms of like the actual fighting and that sort of stuff. Have we had fights this season? Nothing substantial. The stuff last season, a lot of people ripped on the animation last season in terms of like the action, but like some of that stuff, like in the Carolina flashback, like when on the roof, a lot of that stuff is pretty good. I think some of the music made people get a little bit turd from it, but I think it was alright. Some of the stuff in the later season, like in the finale and all that stuff, is a bit weird, but when it's not like action orientated, it looks pretty good. And like I said earlier in this season, of like Kalorama coming down and all that, all looked pretty good for the most part. We had the kind of training course in episode 8, was it, I think, that I said looked garbage, you know, and it did. Even like the movement and everything, and textures and all that stuff. But you know, I'm hoping that this looks alright. It's just it's just been very hit and miss this season. So if we do get some sort of fight or something animated, let's hope it looks good. Either way, yeah, I've rambled long enough. Let's get into it, shall we? And go. Oh, it's a little bit of a change up on it.
Lord, I come with news of the Shizno.
Oh, let's start again.
Lord,
I don't know if this actually has been fixed in the desync issue, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I come with news of the Shizno.
Oh, excuse me.
Lord, I come with news of the Shizno. Lord, I come with... Dad, I come with news of the Shizno!
We are waiting.
I've made progress, Lord Atlas.
Ah, you've smashed them to dust.
I don't have hands, my lord.
Then why even bother standing before me?
I can't actually stand, Lord Atlas.
You too? I can't stand him either.
I have spoken to the Shizno, your mightiness.
I don't know what's going on with Green Guy.
We
Loki,
had a chat.
whatever.
A what?
A chat? A chit-chat?
You spoke with the Shizno?
Oh, this is going to be good.
I had no choice, Lord Atlas. We can't harm them, and they don't know what they're doing. I thought we could reason with them.
You speak to the cosmic powers, Flashlight. These mortals are
Was it
insects to be
Flashlight for a
stepped
second?
on, not debated.
You look like a flashlight too, but whatever. Please, lords, ladies, it is hard to swallow. The truth often is. To save ourselves, we must invite the mortals to parley and convince them to stop. If I am mistaken, Lord Atlas, I welcome your punishment.
I must think.
You'd better not go off turning into a swan.
Oh, you mean my one outlet? Why even be God of Gods? Zap! Shazam! Lightning bolt! Zanzibar! Boom shakalaka! Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
So this is where you go.
I do not speak to mortals.
As goddess
You
of
did,
death,
didn't you?
nothing would please me more than to annihilate these Shizno. But as goddess of war, I feel our best strategy is diplomacy.
Diplomacy? I could uproot a tree with one eyelid.
Which is impressive and utterly irrelevant, dear. It feels dirty, but we must entertain these mortals. Also, Huggins has not gathered all of the mortals. We must convince these three to allow us an audience with the others.
That was pretty
Let
funny.
it out. There you go.
Fine.
People who don't watch
Invite
Ruby are
the
probably going to be like,
Shizno
what?
to parley. I will awe them, convince them, appeal to their basest desires.
Yes. Speaking of, I'm a little jealous of that moon right now.
Oh. Oh, really?
Smite me?
Huggins? Huggins,
Ow,
I've changed my
chicken.
mind.
Ow, wow.
We will meet in 10,
Set an egg timer.
20 minutes.
So, how was Italy?
Doc betrayed me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, what's
With
new?
this vegan, gluten-free abomination.
And then he stole your time gun?
My what?
Good news! They're excited to meet you and aren't conflicted about it whatsoever.
What happened to the moon?
Now, before we go, before they show up, I want to warn y'all that the gods are super easy to
So they
obey.
destroyed
You
their
guys
moon.
need
Are they
to
still on
have
Earth? Yeah,
board
they are, aren't they?
etiquette. Yeah?
I'm a lady.
You're there to hear them out. So, let's just everybody be cool.
We'll be on our best behavior.
Okay, good. We're ready!
Oh. Oh, I thought that was
My
the
lords
orange
and
kid.
ladies,
Thought.
I present to you
So, we finally meet. Again. This time, king to king.
the... Tucker, what do you
King to king.
Not digging the size differential, if I'm honest. Make me as big as you.
Lord, I apologize.
Very well. You may share my stature, Shizno, here on this neutral ground.
Rad, I'm huge.
I want to be a 50-foot woman!
No! There's no room.
I'd like to formally complain.
Fee-fi, fuck off, Griff.
Why can't you both shrink?
Never. I am Atlas.
Dear, it's just for the meeting.
I do not shrink.
So when you turn into a swan, is that swan just ridiculously big?
That's different and also private. Fine.
Lame.
Let us discuss the matters at hand.
Did your voice get smaller?
A generous compromise. The pantheon of the gods desires an audience with the rest of the Shizno.
In exchange for this, almighty, Atlas, we would like to be granted a
Pizza.
wishes 3.
Me first. I want an 80-foot dog.
Oh my god.
He does not speak for us. 3 feet is enough for any woman.
Huggins, explain this.
1,000 pardons, my lord. I told them not to...
I mean, explain what he is saying. Does anyone know?
They think us genies. They're asking to have wishes granted.
Oh, straight to it. Very well. Then let us barter. What do you desire? 3 wishes. Is that total?
Yeah, total. Exactly 3.
Tucker, you
So they could
we
have
had
had more.
3 each.
Okay, I wish for an 80-foot dong 3 times.
You realize what is offered, surely? Immortality, riches, the universe itself is yours to plunder.
2 strawberry
Can I change my order?
milkshakes.
Yes.
I want a 200-foot dong.
Okay, I'm sorry. What is that?
His penis.
Oh, man after my own heart.
I wish for an energy sword just like Tucker's, but longer.
Ah, simpler. Done.
What? I wish for him to not have a sword.
You bastard. I wish for my sword back. That's 3, dickhead.
3 wishes. It is done.
The fuck? Hey,
That's
get
pretty
away.
cool.
Don't you get enough dong?
It's funny because she's a hussy.
In return for this boon, you will gather the other Shizno. We will discuss matters further, including any other dong-related upgrades. And Huggins, good work.
Look at her just get Griff a sword. That's fucking awesome.
Ha! Don't be a sword loser. Stab you very much. Glad I finally got a flight.
This is some bullshit.
Cutting fun.
You're telling me.
Dick. Have a nice day.
What'd I do?
Dagger knife day. Stab a slice day. I can do this forever.
Tell you what. Take a few hours to think about it.
Energy sword.
She just leave them there. They don't have a thing.
School. Shanks a lot. You like my screen saber?
So,
Oh, okay.
did you think?
I was gonna say, why
Oh,
would
I
they
sure
composite
did.
it in?
You know, it's nice to just think for the hell of it. I'm feeling real mindful.
That is not what I meant.
So first I thought,
Have they
hey,
actually colour
I'm hungry
corrected
for
them?
cookies. I ate
Yes.
a cookie with some earbuds in, and it sounded like being inside a
I don't
snow
think that's what
boot.
they
It
look
was
like in this
cool.
lighting.
Tucker,
I think they're
Then
colour
I thought,
corrected.
hey, it's real fucked up we haven't shared the tech behind unlimited salad bars with developing countries. Then I wondered if sloths have a mating yawn.
Oh, whatever. Forget it. After today, the gang will be whole again. No more Sis and Tuck's excellent adventure. No more us.
Good.
I guess.
What was the point?
Beats me.
You know, you must really hate me.
Tucker, you idiot. I don't hate you.
Are you sure? You've managed to sleep around constantly and still be, like,
Be what?
not sleeping around.
I don't follow.
It's just like,
What?
you've just kinda,
Tucker, spit it out.
just been kinda frigid. I don't know.
What? Seriously?
I take it back.
You know, I was just gonna be quietly disappointed in you, Tucker. But fuck you, you half a person.
Name calling.
You really showed your colors today, dude. You were the fucking king of England, but that wasn't enough. You wanted your best friends to kneel too.
And they wouldn't. That counts for something.
You crushed multiple lifelong fantasies of mine with multiple horses. You stopped me from having literal magic wishes.
That wish thing was mostly crib.
I'm not frigid at all. I just won't do you, and it hurts your big gross ego. Do you realize how narcissistic you are? I mean, do you even know?
Please tell me.
Let's take a look at your whole sex-obsessed thing, shall we? You're all about filling holes, right? Bow chicka bow wow.
Damn straight.
The big hole in your confidence, huh? And you
The
throw
big hole in
women
your
at it
heart.
to plug it up, and they never touch the sides, do they? Hey, you think you're a sexual person?
Just keep
Fuck
getting
off.
deep.
I am a sexual person. I love to feel. I fucked in the eye of a tornado. One time I jilled it till I got a friction scar. I kissed a girl at New Year's so hard, she was wearing my heart-shaped glasses afterward. I love it. You love you. And like an idiot, I actually saw something in you. Something more than physical. I thought
It's a colour
I
off from
hoped
Ivan Mono. I don't know.
maybe you might realize that if you had a few hours to reflect. But big surprise, a reflection only made you love yourself more.
Damn. That must have really cut you to the bone. Zow! Sototor!
Alright, what the fuck? I mean, that was interesting. I thought we were going to get a big sword fight. Christ. That's what I was expecting for some reason. But, yeah. It was a very weird, like, very heavy ending. I wonder if they're kind of moving towards... I mean, Tucker's already had development anyway. But there's this kind of shift of his character into him becoming kind of like Church, you know, and they kind of did that last season with him being a bit more of an angry arsehole, you know, which I didn't think worked. But I wonder if the change is going to be kind of self-motivated, you know, to be less of what he used to be and more kind of, you know, I don't know. I feel like him and Sister, now that Sister's back, obviously they've paired up in this. They're kind of similar characters in terms of like the joke, you know, in that it's lol sexual, whatever. But yeah, and I mean it's quite interesting. This kind of the differences between them, you know, and it's kind of, I think we're going to get some of Tucker kind of reflecting on himself. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we had Atlas So they just kind of went. Are they going to go and get? Admittedly, I didn't really pay attention to them, to Atlas talking that much, because I was too fascinated with the sword. What did they do? I don't know. But I think they're going to go and get the rest of the reds and blues and then gather them all up, you know, so everyone's back together. And I suppose Atlas will, you know, they're kind of talking about diplomacy and all this stuff. So I wonder if they're going to, they just want them all together to kill them all. You know, it would make sense, really. Obviously, you don't want stragglers. But yeah, I don't really know what the idea is there. I'm probably missing something. Oh, excuse me. Otherwise, it was a pretty decent episode, I think. The god stuff. I'm just trying to think what did even happen. It was just kind of Huggins trying to argue the point. Still don't know what's going on with Loki or whatever, you know. I thought there was going to be something a little bit more substantial with that, especially considering what Joe said, you know, but I think it's just going to be lies, you know. I think that's just kind of the gist of it. The whole shrinking gag was pretty funny. And the wish thing reminded me of that old RT short, is what I referenced in the middle of it. And Griff getting a sword, you know. I think it's funny, but it's also a bit random, you know. It's like he's not really had a want for the sword before, really. Who used to like want it? I can't remember. I mean, Tex mainly, but it was like, I think Church was probably the only person who's ever like, oh, I want the sword. So Griff kind of just randomly going, I want a sword. So it's funny, and it's probably something that you'd think he would have asked for, like pizza or something, you know. But I don't know. Either way, yeah, pretty decent episode. If you have enjoyed my reaction to it, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe so you're notified of the next one. I have been Eproth, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.